We're pleased to introduce the brand new All-American Sun Oven. This is the first major improvement to the Sun Oven in more than 23 years, and there's a lot of really unique features to make it a lot more user-friendly. Sun ovens have been on the market since the mid-1980s, and they're in use widely around the world. In our experience working in different countries around the world, we've seen that Americans have unique cooking habits, so we've developed the All-American Sun Oven as a way to meet the unique cooking needs of an American family. A sun oven can bake, it can boil, and it can steam food, so you can cook anything you cook on your stovetop or in your regular oven, with the exception of fried foods, just with the power of the sun. The All-American Sun Oven folds up and carries like a suitcase, and to set it up takes just a matter of seconds. It's a simple one-piece construction. It has these reflectors that reflect the light into this chamber, and then it has this glass door that opens, and it has a tray that keeps your food from spilling when you move it to follow the sun. The All-American Sun Oven also has a leg on the back that allows it to adjust. There's 10 different settings, so you can set it wherever the sun is in the horizon, for early morning sun or late afternoon sun or during the winter time. And this leg has a T on it, and this T allows then for the sun oven to, it gives it a much more stability on a windy day. And it comes with a set of stakes, so if you're in a really windy area, you can actually stake it into the ground. And some of the unique features of the All-American Sun Oven that are totally new are this T-shaped leg, but also the glass on the All-American Sun Oven is what we call ultra-white, what's called ultra-white glass. It's 25% thicker than on any of the other previous sun ovens, but it also filters much less sun. It has a much lower lead content to allow it to get hotter inside the oven's chamber. Another unique feature is these Easy Track cubes. These are focusing cubes. This cube's designed to stand next to the sun oven, looking at a table, you can see it. This cube is designed so that if you had it pointing towards the sun and you had it sitting on the ground, you could see it. It allows you to know exactly where to keep the sun focused. When the sun shines through this top hole into the bottom hole, then you know the sun oven is focused. So it's very, very simple to focus. Also, the sun oven does have this leveling tray inside of it. The leveling tray allows you to then, if you have liquids in a pot or a pan inside the sun oven, it won't spill when you adjust it to follow the sun. But another unique feature of the leveling tray in the All-American Sun Oven is that these arms fold underneath, and then you can set it in the bottom, and you can set a much bigger pot or pan right on top of it. You can actually cook up to a 21-pound turkey in a baking bag inside the sun oven. A sun oven typically will reach temperatures of between 360 and 400 degrees Fahrenheit. The amazing thing about cooking in the sun is food doesn't burn and food doesn't dry out. So there's two ways to cook when you use an All-American Sun Oven. If you put a 3-pound chicken in a pot and you put it in the sun oven, if you refocus the oven every 30 minutes, you could cook a 3-pound chicken as little as an hour and a half. Or if you wanted to, you could put a frozen chicken in the sun oven in the morning, face it south where the sun's going to be in the middle of the day, come back at dinner time and have a cooked roast. In addition to cooking in an All-American Sun Oven, it makes a wonderful solar dryer or dehydrator. It has available as an option a set of drying racks, dehydrating racks that allow you to do multiple levels at the same time. So if you had a sun oven for emergency preparedness and you ever needed to dry foods at a time when there was no power, you wouldn't need an electric dehydrator. You'd be able to do it with the sun oven. In addition to that, the sun oven can be used for boiling or pasteurizing water, so it's very good for drinking water. And so sun oven has a variety of uses, and all you need to do is point it to the sun and cook. The amazing thing about cooking in the sun oven is food doesn't burn and it doesn't dry out. When you cook in the sun oven, the entire chamber is the same temperature, so consequently the pot, the food inside the pot, and the air around the pot are exactly the same temperature, so you don't need to stir things or tend to them, they don't burn. And because it's a totally airtight seal, the sun oven will never dry out your food, so it really enhances the taste of many things that you cook. Many people get sun ovens for emergency preparedness, and a sun oven is the most fantastic way, the most energy-free way to be able to rehydrate freeze-dried foods. You don't have to boil water first. You can just put your freeze-dried foods in with a third less water than you would if you were cooking it on the stovetop, and you'll find it's wonderful. So it works great for baking, boiling, steaming, for dehydrating, for water purification. It really is an all-around tool, and it is something that will easily pay for itself if you use it on hot days and keep the heat outside. It does work year-round. The rule of thumb in using it is pretty simple. All you need to do is have enough sun to cast a shadow, and you can cook in the sun oven. When you're through using your sun oven, it folds up very quickly. It takes just a matter of seconds. It's a simple one-piece construction. It folds up, and it's ready to be transported or stored, and it only weighs 22 pounds.